all of my beautiful friends, welcome to my video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Charlie, and today we are getting right into my, I guess like my March and April favorites or my current favorites. I haven't put up a favorites video since January. I can't believe it's been that long, but it also feels like the fact that May is in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks, is freaking me out a little bit. It just feels like things are going so quickly. So I don't want to keep this intro long. If you're new to my channel, I'd love you to stick around and subscribe. I do a lot of lifestyle videos. I do plus size fashion, plus size content, makeup, favorites, what's in my bags, things like that. Just kind of like an old school vibe, just keeping it very laid back and casual. So if that sounds fun, welcome. I'd love to have you here. So let's get right into my all-time favorites of this month. Now, I would love to be able to keep it in a category, like strictly makeup, this and that, but I'm just going to kind of grab and show and just say where I got it from, what I've been loving, things like that. I think I have one thing that I just didn't, hasn't worked out for me. I am sorry about my glare. I actually have my glasses kind of like tilted up. If anyone has any clue how to prevent the glare from the light, we haven't had sun in New Jersey in what seems like forever, so natural lighting is just totally out of the question for right now, but I can't figure out how to get the glare off unless I tilt my glasses up, which makes it extremely uncomfortable to wear. Maybe there's something that I can buy or use if anyone knows, because you can Google stuff, like see, I have to kind of put them up like this. You can definitely Google it, but I just am having a hard time figuring out how to prevent the glare. Okay. Very first thing right here in front of me, I went to Five and Below because I'm on the hunt for root beer candies. Walmart used to carry them for $1 in their Great Value brand. I can't find them anywhere, and I'm not buying them for $24 on Amazon. I like to keep root beer candies on me because sometimes when I get like an upset stomach, they just help for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the idea that I'm eating something. So I thought Five Below would have them. When Five and Below first opened up, they carried a lot of the old-fashioned candy, not so much anymore. But I was browsing and I found these. You guys, they are so cute. So they are, I believe these are for plants. So they're ceramic planters. The brand is Room to Room. They were $5.50. Look how, they're as big as my head. They're almost as big as my head. I use them right now as decor. Let me put the other one down. I don't know exactly what I want to do with them. I wish they were like I wish they had like pineapples, any other shape, but strawberries is one of my favorite things to have. I have a couple other strawberry items in my home. Right now I'm just using as decor. I looked these up on Amazon. Identical, almost identical, might be the same brand, I don't know, $25. So I got these for $5.50. I bought one and then I said to my husband, I kind of regret not buying two because it looked weird. It looked like it needed like a pair, and then he went and got me the other one. So these are one of my new favorite items for summer. My home is very colorful, inviting, friendly, tacky. I don't have like an aesthetically pleasing home. It's not beige, it's not grays. It's colorful and bright and fun, and I have little knickknacks all over. I don't have a Pinterest home. I have a what makes me happy home. So that being said, I found this gem for $5 at Target. My sister over the winter was collecting these types of little birds. Her Walmart had these for $5 for each holiday. And I kept asking her, where the hell are you finding these little birds? And I finally found one, and I got her because she looked just like me. I couldn't not bring her home. I know to some people it might be silly, but to me it is just fabulous. A little tiny bird. If they have more in Target over the holiday, or coming into summer, their whole summer section was getting ready, but they didn't have everything out. I will be buying more. Then 2 weekends ago, my husband took me to Cracker Barrel for the very first time. On my TikTok, I have the entire haul of everything that I got. I don't have time to show you every knickknack I bought. They're all back there on my shelf. So I'll link it for you if you want to see everything I got. But this was the most special item. Something about me, I definitely inherited this love for these things from my mother. She was very much like a hippie, like a major hippie vibes. She looked like she was right out of 80s hair glam. That was my mother. Think like Stevie Nicks, Janis Joplin. She even had the long puffy hair. If I can find a picture, sometimes I don't have any like digital pictures because she passed away before like cell phones were like the iPhones really. I think when she died, she had like one of the sidekicks still. But she loved vampires. She loved witches and fairies. So I very much inherited the love of fae, gnomes, things like this. And I love this one. What I love most is that when you turn it on, I hope it will pick up that it turns like different colors. There it's green, and then it will turn purple, blue. I loved this. Believe it or not, it was $14.99, which I think is a pretty decent price because again, it's relatively nice size. I used to get stuff like this at home, but then one day, not at home, I'm so sorry, Christmas tree shop always carried little knickknacks like this, all my gnomes and stuff, and they closed down. One day they were there and the next day they weren't. They didn't have a liquidation sale, nothing, but look how beautiful this is. I have 2 gnomes out front. I have gnomes all over my house. One day, if you would like, I'll show you all the little knickknacks and decor I have. Some people might find it fascinating. Some might think it's totally, totally boring. Okay, next home decor thing I bought were these planterns. These came with 3 different sizes. I will link them below. It came with one that was twice the size of this one, this size, and then a mini one for 16 bucks. Look how stunning these are. So there's a story behind this jade plant. I'm not going to get too far into it. It was in 1987, my grandmother's brother passed away. I was born 9 months to the day he passed away. I think he died April 11th. I was born December 11th or something like that. It was exactly 9 months to the day. He gifted this piece of jade to my grandfather. My grandfather grew the jade plant, gifted it to my uncle, excuse me, and then last year his wife cut pieces for all of us nieces and nephews. Pardon me, I'm so sorry. I had it in a little green plantern. It wasn't growing like I wanted it to. I know they need a lot of sun, so I repotted them, got them brand new soil, and seems to be really thriving, and they are directly in sunlight. It is a succulent, it's a jade plant, but the plantern, I think you guys are gonna love it. $16 for 3 of these, 3 different sizes, absolutely a steal. Love that. Let me see. I think that is all of my home decor. So let me grab the 2 books I've been reading. Okay, so that is all of the home decor that I have been loving. Like I said, if you are really interested in all the things I got from Cracker Barrel, go look at my TikTok. I got so many little knickknacks, but I don't want this video to be too drag. If you've seen past videos, I can really make a video drag really long, and I know not many people appreciate that. Okay, so I read Simone St. James' Murder Road. Yes, Murder Road from Simone St. James. It's a newer book. I'm trying to keep my glasses so there's not too bad of a glare. I am so sorry. That book was fantastic. At first I was bitching and complaining because I didn't love the first like 40 pages, but you guys, it picks up so quick. It's about 350 pages. I read it in 2 days. It was probably one of the best stories. It had a supernatural element, it had murder and mystery, but it wasn't predictable. It was basically these 2 people go on a honeymoon after getting married. It's like 1995. They pick up a hitchhiker who ends up passing away, and then they are the main suspects. So good, perfect 90s vibe. Absolutely recommend it. I gave it a 5 stars. So if any of you remember, I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and they had become like, I had the book hangover of the century. I thought I'd never find anything that was comparable. I was bitching to my husband that I was never going to find anything that I loved, and that was not the truth. I got these for Christmas. They are the Nyaxia series from Carissa Broadbent. There is a 3rd one coming out in this trilogy. I guess that's what 3 is. So this is the Serpent and the Wings of Night, and then this is the Ashes and the Star-Cursed King. vampire stories, but very different than your typical vampire stories. Totally love these. They have half breed vampires where they're half human, half vampire. Lots of world building and exciting character building. If you're into fantasy and you're looking for a new read, I highly recommend these. So excited for the new one to come out. I think it comes out this November. I also got 2 new books from her, or 2 of her other books. I think The Vampire Conqueror, and I don't know. I'll link what I did get. I haven't started them yet because I'm reading Empire of the Vampire right now. So far, I love it. But you guys, I think I love these more than Iron Flame because I feel like they're different. They're very much in that same fantasy trilogies that everyone kind of loves, but different as well. So to me, like, vampire tropes can be kind of repetitive in the same, you know, they can't go out in sunlight, this, that, and the third. I feel like she does a great job doing something a little bit different with the vampires, making them the ones that aren't born vampires, the ones that are turned into vampires, a little more have a little more like humanity in them. I really like these, and I think you guys will as well. So the next thing I wanted to do was, excuse the dirty, the box that's dirty. I wanted to update you on this hair tool. So I've used the Graveyard Girl Bellamy set for years. It came with 3 tools and the 1 adapter. It had a bigger barrel, which was like 32, then like 25 millimeter, and a corkscrew. It stopped working. I got a good almost a decade with that, probably about 6 or 7 years using it at least every other day between my daughter and I. It got its money's worth. I definitely used the daylights out of it, and I was struggling, and I was going back and forth with different tools that I wanted to buy because I was nervous. I bought this like 6 months ago, so I thought it'd be a good time to update you because I've really used every single one of the barrels, got a feel for which ones are the best, and I definitely can say I was very hesitant. I'm not somebody that does good with any types of change, whether it's something small or big, and using the same hair tool over and over again to have to try something new really put me in a weird place because I'm very particular about the way my hair is curled. I know some women will understand this. Some people will think that it's crazy and asinine, but some people will understand when you find something you love, that's that. And it was sweet because there was a couple people on here that offered to let me buy theirs. They had some that were not open, but I just thought it was time to branch out and try something new. So I picked up this one from Foxy Bay. They were running some type of sale. It comes with 4, 5, 6, 7, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I missing one? So it comes with 6 adapters. I don't know why I'm having such trouble with it. It's a really nice, sleek rose gold barrel, which does not matter. It goes up to $4.50. The most beautiful thing about this one is my Graveyard Girl, I had to use it on the highest setting, $4.50, no matter what. This one, I can get away with anything between $375 and $400. So I am getting way less heat on my hair and getting the same results. Right here is probably one of my favorite ones. So it comes with, I did a whole video on this that I'll link if you want real big details, a 19 millimeter, which is my absolute favorite, 25, 32, this is the 25, a reverse barrel, so it's a tapered, it's bigger on the top and shorter on the bottom, 25 millimeter spiral and a 32 millimeter spiral, and then the pearl. This one is fantastic. This is the same size as my Graveyard Girl one, so of course I absolutely love that one. However, my go-to and what I probably do most of the time lately is the 19 millimeter. It gives you like those big hippie curls, like the 80s rock curl, and you can really do a lot with this. It is fantastic. I noticed that I don't need to do touch-ups, whatever this is. I think it's titanium. It's made of titanium. Yes, I noticed my hair holds fantastic. This is the 32 millimeter. I use this when I want to have a blowout, like when I want my hair to look like I have a blowout. I don't have, oh, I do have them all here. I thought I didn't have the pearl. This one, I have used a few times, but I definitely have to find a better technique. This does give you really fantastic curls. Kind of similar to the 19 millimeter. Oh, I don't have the tapered barrel. That's the one I still have upstairs. I'm sorry. So it's just a fatter barrel on the bottom and thin on top. It just gives you really natural looking curls. I don't care for the spiral or the corkscrew. I feel like these would be better off if you had shorter hair than mine. I noticed that it kinks weirdly with these, but I think if you had a shorter hair, you would love these. I think this is fantastic. I know it's pricey, but you're literally getting 6 barrels and it's 6 different types of curls. I think it was right around 125. Definitely look around for coupon codes. I don't personally have one. I've never worked with them. I bought this with my own money, but I did go into TikTok and I looked up a couple videos and found some discount codes. You guys, if you're in the market for a new hair tool and you really, really want something that's gonna work, like I've said in the past, I don't recommend things unless I absolutely, with my whole heart and soul, think it's worth it, especially when it's something that's over $100. I would never want you to waste your money, but it's a very good wand. I think it's going to be good for all different hair types, hard to manage hair. I think it's a really good tool, and I highly recommended it. I wanted to share it this time. I was thinking about it. I didn't want to dedicate a whole video, so I figured I'd throw it in a favorites and give you kind of like a 6 months, year update. I don't know. It's been a while. So I usually have a ton of hygiene products, but I've just been using the same products that I have in my hygiene video, so I will link that down below. Although about 4 months ago, I was really steady using the Herbal Essences coconut one, their hair conditioner and shampoo. A lot of people ask me what my routine is. I buy drugstore hair products. I don't splurge. I bought Olaplex once and I hated it. My hair was weighed down. It was greasy. It felt like there was buildup in my hair. It was not for me. So I switch it up every couple months, give my hair something new, especially like if I notice that it's just not working for me or I get sick of the scent, I try something new. I have never tried, and I love L'Oreal products, so I don't know why I never thought to pick this up. So this is the L'Oreal Elvive Hyaluronic Plump Hydrating Conditioner and Shampoo. This is fantastic. First of all, it smells out of this world good. My hair will smell good for 4 or 5 days. I wash my hair. Right now I'm washing my hair because it's a little bit darker than it was about every 5 days. Before I would try to go a little longer. I don't feel like I have frizziness. I wake up with my hair looking nice. I love this. And the best part is for these bigger ones are about $8. For the smaller ones, it's right around $5. But I always look at like the unit price to see which one's actually a better bang for your buck. So sometimes it's better to grab the bigger ones. Between my husband and I, these don't last too long. He washes his hair daily. He actually has hair right to his shoulders now. He's got, you guys, I'll have to get a picture of his hair for you. You guys will die. He has these ringlets. I always tell him that he's sorry. I constantly have hair on my face from my Chihuahua because he loves to be in my face. My husband he's always bitching because his hair's a little flat on top, but I always tell him it's because you never not wear a hat. You either have a cowboy hat on or you have a baseball hat on. That's why. But he'll have these little like Shirley Temple ringlets, and he's got similar hair color to mine. He's got naturally like grayish dirty blonde hair, and then he's got these gorgeous little ringlets. If I can get a picture, I will put it in this video for you. So we really love this shampoo and conditioner, and we've repurchased it now probably 5 times. So I love it. I use drugstore hair products. I don't know what to tell anybody. If high-end works for you, that's fantastic, but don't feel bad for picking up drugstore products. Don't ever feel bad. Okay, so this is a purchase that is also, I've probably gone through 15 bottles, no, way more than that in a lifetime. I probably go through 1 a month. every year, which is astronomical. I get mine at Ross or TJ Maxx and Marshalls. This one was $4.99 at Ross. I've never seen this one. So it's Sweet Delicious Sweetie. It's got little Russian dolls, like the little Russian nesting dolls on it. You guys, I wish I could find this in a big one. It is really, really nice. I don't know what the scent exactly is. It's sweet. It's sweet, it's nice, I love it. It's one of my favorites. I know people say that dry shampoo isn't good for you. My grandmother was bitching at me yesterday because she uses like a wet to dry, like a no poo shampoo. I'm like, it doesn't work for me. I need my Batiste. I try to be very careful with the things I do. Not really. I really don't care too much. But this scent is great. Again, it's the Sweet and Delicious Sweetie with the little Russian nesting dolls. My grandfather literally just bought my grandmother the cutest little Russian nesting dolls. She loves them. I don't know why, but they are cute. Okay, on to this. This is going to be weird, but this is very, very important if you are a dog owner, a cat owner, and you have carpets. I hate the Hawaiian Breeze one. I don't like the smell of it. And that's all that it ever seems like. You can get the pet odor for the carpet, the blue one that's for pet odor, or you can get the Hawaiian Breeze. I don't like either one of them for some reason. So I picked up the Island Mist. This is right around $1.98 at Walmart. I pick up 2 at a time. It is so good. I know it probably just masks the odor in the carpet. So about, I'm gonna say a month ago, I had just watched the new movie with so about a month ago, we were helping a friend move into their new home. They bought a carpet cleaner. They let us borrow it. I did the whole house. The house smelled so fresh, so clean. But you know, when you have pets, it's something that you take on. You're gonna just know that you're gonna have pet odor, and you just have to keep up with it. You have to be vigilant, careful, wipe their paws, especially with the rain. It's just impossible to keep up with. Mopping every day. I vac daily. I try to mop every other day, but it becomes a chore. And luckily my dogs don't stink too terribly. They are tiny, but this definitely helps. It's very affordable. You can put it on your couches. Sometimes I sprinkle it and let it sit on the couch and vac out the couches. I like the Island Mist better, and I noticed that it lingers in the vac. Love it. Let me know if you have any favorite carpet freshers. Back in the 90s, my aunt used to use one. It came in a round container, kind of like this. I wish I could find it. I don't know. She says it was Hawaiian Breeze, but it's not, because I hate Hawaiian Breeze. It was something else in the 80s. I don't even think it was Arm & Hammer. I remember that I think there was like a little heart on it, and it was like a peachy smell. It almost smelled like a White Owl cigar. Like, have you ever smelled the peach White Owl cigars? I think that's what they were. Or like a peach Black and Mild. It kind of had that smell to it. Any of my older gals out there know what I'm talking about. I was so little, I don't know what it was, but I know for a fact it wasn't the Hawaiian Breeze. There's just no way. Okay, I got one that's real weird, but you guys are gonna love me for this. So, I am a big hygiene freak. I don't like the thought of being smelly. I say to my family, I'm going to take my nightly shower. I shower between like 6 and 7 o'clock. Obviously, if I'm busy and I'm out and about, I don't shower. But if I'm home after work, I'm like, I'm going to shower, because I, one, do not like to leave the house after I take a shower. I do not get in bed dirty, and I really don't like to be touched once I've showered. If my husband hasn't like washed his hands or showered himself, I know it's a little like obsessive, but once I shower, that's it. I don't like to go outside. I mean, I'll go in my garage and sit out there, but like, that's it. I'm done. I don't go out in my night clothes because I get in my bed. I'm very particular, and I've been using Heine wipes forever, since I was a little girl. And my grandmother, she gets the insurance she's on. It's called Total Care. I don't know if anyone knows about it. I don't know if it's strictly in New Jersey. I don't know, but it's one of the greatest insurances, and they have the best incentives for her. So anytime she goes to a doctor, she fills out this paper, and they'll send her like little treats. Like they'll give her $50 if she gets her mammogram, or if she goes to the eye doctor, she gets sent a little money, whatever. And then I think it's quarterly, every 3 months, they send her right around like $900 every 3 months to get, but I think in order to be on total care, you have to be disabled. So she can buy her feminine, like her I don't know what I call them diapers. I don't know, pull-ups, adult disposable diapers for adults, her incontinent pads, her wipes, any type of body care, medication she can buy. She can buy all kinds of stuff. And now they've even allowed her to buy food with it, which is so incredible and so helpful for the two of them. And then she has another card where she sent money where she can only buy like treats for herself. Like she can go to Starbucks. Only certain places take the other one. And I think it's geared to you letting yourself get a little treat here and there. She doesn't get anywhere near, maybe at $50 on that one. Well, she buys a lot of different wipes. And when she has an overabundance of them, or she wants me to try something, she'll just, you tell your grandmother no. You know what I mean? You tell her, no, you're not taking it. And she gave me these, and I have never used more soft, thick, moisturizing hiney wipes, whatever, flushable, sanitary wipes. So these are the Cottonelle. They're hyperallergenic. You get 60 in a pack. I don't know the price, but they are 100% worth it. They do say flushable, but let me tell you something. Don't you ever flush a wipe. Oh my God. My friend had to come call a plumber. $1,500 later. If I had the picture, I've never in my entire life seen more hiney wipes flush. They must have just been sitting there. He probably pulled out, you guys, I am not exaggerating, probably close to 500 wipes. I said to them, are you guys out of your minds? You don't ever flush wipes, even if they're septic safe. These are so soft. I'm going to hide these from my husband and let him use the Walmart ones. These are going to be, they're so soft. I don't know how to describe it. I used one of these today. I'm like, you know what? I have to recommend these to you guys. These are fantastic. 100% love these, especially if you're sensitive. These will be good for your period if you do suffer from incontinence and you want to clean yourself up for anything. These are fantastic. Okay, makeup products, and we are done. So I want to update you on, I did a little short about these Amazon brushes. 10 out of 10, highly recommend them. I will link them for you. Enough said. These are the best cheap brushes I've ever used. I will repurchase these before I ever buy another Morphe brush. Absolutely love them. Okay, so for a drugstore option, this, I did a whole wear test. This is what I'm wearing today. This is the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. 10 out of 10. I have two new foundations to me coming tomorrow. It's the NYX Got You Covered or Full Coverage one, and the L'Oreal Full Coverage one. So we will be trying them. For a high-end version that I've been loving is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Mine's in 1N1 Ivory Nude, and I got the Catrice in light beige. My daughter used this for prom. She looked beautiful all night long. She said, what was that foundation you used on me? I said, it's Estee Lauder. She's like, oh, I loved it. I'm like, girl, you're 17 years old. Find something cheaper. It is very expensive, but it is beautiful. I save that for special occasions. Something that did not work for me. I am in the hunt for a really good translucent powder. I don't usually use pressed powders that often. It reminded me of the Ben Nye that I love. This is from Revolution. It's the translucent baking powder. Yeah, I don't like it. It makes me look very crepey. So what I do with this is I use it just to do a little bit of baking, light baking. I won't repurchase this. It's just, plus the packaging isn't like, it's not user friendly. That's all I have to say about that. Now, a powder that I am shocked and absolutely will be a holy grail staple is, and it's affordable, $6. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Translucent. This one, I will link it for you. Oh my God, my eyes don't water from it. I don't have creping. I stay matte the entire day. My eyeshadow glides beautifully. My makeup just applies beautifully over it. This is so good, and you get a lot of products. So you get 20 grams, so 0.70 ounces. How much do you get in this one? Oh, well, I don't know how you get more in this one than this, but the convenience of the packaging, the convenience of the price, 10 out of 10. So then this one's very, very expensive, and I don't like to recommend it a lot, but you guys, the Laura Mercier powder is a 10 out of 10. That's all I'm going to say. It is so good. This e.l.f. brow gel has replaced any brow products. Look at my eyebrows. Because of this brow gel, I have to use a quarter of the products that I use. I actually can just gel my eyebrows and not add any products. They look laminated, they look full, and I have to say these are probably the best brows I've done. And I've had some brow styles over the year. I've done the Spock looking brows where they're very straight and up and make me kind of look like I had a facelift. I've had full brows. I've had thin brows. I've looked back and said, what the hell were those brows? This is fabulous. Even my daughter loves it, loves it, loves it. I've gone through 2 of these now. $6, you guys. I got into brow gels when iMethod Beauty sent me a sample of their brow gel. I loved it. Very affordable, but people raved about this. So this is a new staple in my life. This is a really nice lip gloss. I stole it from my daughter. It's LA Colors Glossy Lips Moisturizing Sheer Lip Gloss. I think these are like $2, and these are very, very good. I am back on the e.l.f. What is this? Camo Concealer. This one is in, you guys, I think I need glasses to read now. Light beige. When I first bought this, I didn't really love it. What I've learned is that you have to work fast and slow at the same time. It's so weird. So you have to use very little of it, pat it in quickly, but very slowly, and you're going to get maximum coverage, and it's going to look beautiful. Okay, you guys, I am so sorry. We are 30 minutes in. This is the last product, and then I will promise you I will let you go. One movie that I watched that is absolutely, it's not going to be for everyone. I think it's hands down the best movie I've ever seen. I love the theme behind it. I love the story. It's the movie with Emma Stone. Sorry. It's called Poor Things. Please be careful watching it. It has a lot of triggering things. I love campy movies, campy books, campy things. That's very much my personality. So that movie, I love the take on feminism that it had. If you have seen it, drop below and we'll talk about it. This palette, I have the #1. So this is Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. I believe she's an indie brand. Found her glitter palette, the first one, by accident. And then I saw she put out a Glitter Obsessed 2 palette. I wear this every day. I have it on today. I wear it every single day. I will tell you what colors. Look at this. So my very, very, very favorite one is this. If I could get an entire palette of just this, I would. Then coming in very close second is this one. You're looking at this blue thinking it's magnificent. That's because it is. But my third favorite would either be this purpley, look at that, or probably this one. This has little stars in it, and this has little chunks in it. Then coming in very close would be this one, would be my next favorite. and this gold over here. Overall, everything is fantastic. The only ones I haven't played with yet are these darker ones. But you tell me that's not beautiful. And I use this daily, and look how clean this palette looks. That's how fantastic it is. Let me look at that. Look how amazing that glitter is. I don't do green a lot, so I thought I would do green today. Look at that. So I'll link this for you. I think it was $40, you guys, but I will buy every glitter palette, and I've been thinking about picking up and supporting her and buying some of her other palettes. All right, you guys, so that is all of the things that I've been loving in March and April. I am so sorry that it was long. I tried to keep it as short as possible, but here we go. We're going in 35 minutes. I hope you liked my last few videos with the clothing haul. This is one of the dresses that I got. I love it. Yeah, and I will be back with my next video. I don't know what I'll be filming for you, but I'm sure you'll love it. I don't know. Okay, you guys, so if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. If you want to subscribe, I will be very grateful. I will also link some of my other social medias. I don't do that often, but I'm going to start putting some of my other social media platforms down below so we can even interact there, because it'd probably be a lot easier. And I will see all of my beautiful friends at the next video. Bye, guys.